Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Planetary Parables. I think I can't remember on the episode I'm currently editing. No, I was talking about, I don't think I have to edit that in anymore after the current episode that I'm editing. Like I have been having to do. Welcome back. When last we left off, our adventurers were exploring the Drift Rock. Hadn't gotten very far in before they were confronted by a tall, emaciated creature that didn't look super friendly. And that is where we left off. I will describe this thing for you guys one more time while y'all roll initiative and whatnot. It is a tall, just rotting, gangly creature. It's got claws on the end of its arms, long, taloned feet. It's wearing a, ripped up jumpsuit, and what sticks out most is a long, gray-blue tongue that hangs down to, almost to its sternum. What are you doing? I don't know what you're trying to, convey to me right now.
I know exactly what this thing is.
No, you don't. You don't know nothing.
Yes, I do.
You don't know nothing.
Well, if she knows something, my guess was completely wrong.
Until I lay down the token, in which case you guys are going to be like, oh, we know what that is.
Yeah, I know exactly what that is. You told us about it.
That's what it is.
What?
It's what we're going to turn into. It's the Void Walker.
Void Zombie.
The Akata Zombie.
Void Zombie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the crew... But are they short? How tall is this thing?
It looks kind of stretched a little bit. It is shorter than you, but kind of thin and...
Okay.
Shorter
than normal?
Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. Not shorter than you guys.
Shorter than us.
Definitely shorter than the...
What I'm asking is that...
It is kind of
dwarven
size.
It is a dwarven Void Zombie?
It does appear to be so.
Okay.
Alrighty. So now that we have that settled, okay. So top of the initiative order is indeed Temper. Rivet, you are on deck. What are you doing, Temper?
Okay, I am going to...
Oh, I forgot to say. Today we have Sam, Blackmar, Jackson, Kimbrough, MaKayla, Dunn, and Xavier.
Greetings.
Is there just going to be one day where the four of us are replaced by new people playing the same characters, and you're going to be like, today, our special guest?
I want to make sure you guys are properly credited and whatnot. I'm Christopher Grab II. I don't think I said any of this shit.
No, you did not.
I'm very distracted tonight. I had my teeth drilled in today.
Woof.
That is real loud.
Okay, so...
Getting that mouth drilled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we spent a long time talking about Dan Harmon.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Alright, what are you doing?
I'm going to pull out my skip shot pistol right off my hip and fire a shot at it.
Alright, do it.
That should do it.
23.
That's KAC, right?
What is it? What kind of damage does it do?
Bleed.
Okay.
Bleed?
What? Oh, yeah. It just says
Piercing? P.
Yeah.
Piercing.
Okay,
so
piercing.
Sorry,
kinetic.
I was reading the wrong part.
You are all good. Alright, so that is very much going to hit. Go ahead and roll that damage.
Cat dice, do not fail me. You have failed me. It is only a 3.
3 damage. That's okay. Alright, so yeah. You guys walk in as you see this thing start to leap towards you, and Temper immediately just, what the fuck? Lets off a shot and does its little teleporting bit and slams into this thing, kind of knocking off its trajectory as, again, there's no gravity in here. There's no atmosphere.
So, I was on my turn. I was going to ask and double check that we are in space technically.
Yes, you are in space technically.
Got it. Okay.
I am still flying.
Yes.
Alrighty, is that the end of your turn, Temper?
Yes.
Alrighty. Rivet, it is now your turn. Gerry, you are on deck.
Alright. Well, yes, I'm also going to take that cue, and I'm going to fire my acid dart rifle at it.
Alright, do it.
Hey.
17 on the die.
That's not bad. Oh, no, sorry, before I take that roll, but the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to do my,
Combat tracking.
combat tracking, thank you.
Alrighty.
Do my combat tracking, targeting this, thing. Since we don't have a name for it yet, technically.
Alright, do it.
Okay, so that's going to be a +6 to hit, so that's going to put me also at a 23.
Okay, so one moment. Because this thing does have certain immunities and resistances that it doesn't list out. It just says they are undead immunities. As this thing is clearly a zombie, I don't think that's spoiling anything. But it doesn't list them out. So I'm like, let me just real quick Google these. Alright, what is the damage?
That damage is going to be a D8, so let me... Hey! Okay, that's going to be 8 damage, 4 and 4.
4 and 4, yep.
Nice! Alright, yeah, you... the two Yosoki are just on the fucking fly, just, as your acid dart sinks into this thing. Let me see. Is that the end of your turn, Rivet?
Yes, I believe
Alright.
so. Is my move action to use combat tracking, then I did a
Standard
action, and I don't have a whole lot for bonus, so I'm good.
Alright. Gerry, it is now your turn.
All right. I think since we seem to be firing, I'm gonna go ahead and instead of moving, just as a full attack, since I have a clean line of sight to it,
Do it.
pull out the semi-auto pistol and do 2 attacks as a full attack action. So these will be both with a -4.
Alright.
The first one is 9. That's kinetic. I doubt that hits.
It does not.
Second one is a non-natural 20.
Alright, that hits. Roll your damage. What type of damage is this?
This is piercing.
Okay.
And that is maximum, so 7 damage.
Alrighty. I forgot to say it earlier, but this bitch bloodied, and now it is very much critically injured.
I was sitting here like, okay, we gotta get a good feel about the damage sponge. We gotta figure out.
This reminds me, I don't know if any of you have ever heard of or seen this film. I think it was called Strange Wilderness. And it's like these guys make like really terrible, awful like nature or like not Nat Geo programs or whatever. And there's a bit where they're searching for Bigfoot to like film it for a special, and Bigfoot shows up and he spooks them, and they all turn around and light him up. So like he's like, oh, and they're like, ah, they turn around and mow him down, and they're like, oh shit, we needed him for, and so like he's in the background just riddled with bullets, and they've propped him up. And he's just
weekend at Bernie's Bigfoot.
Yeah, he's just riddled with bullets. And that's what it reminds me of. It's like this thing comes out of nowhere. We're like, ah, and we all just light it up.
It's like every video at a haunted house where someone like fear punches one of the actors in the head, and you're just like, oh no, that poor actor, but
like
also
that's-
understand.
Yeah, that's why I don't go to haunted houses.
This is like Left 4 Dead whenever a hunter tries to pounce you, you just react by punching.
Yeah.
Like, bam!
Yeah,
Shot
like,
into the face.
Yeah, just
Alright.
Now
that
the
was-
question is,
that was
does
a
it
full
go
action
before
solo.
I do?
Ittia, it is now your turn.
Oh my god.
wow.
All right.
It rolled super low.
I was gonna say, damn, we're gonna one round this boy.
Wow.
Let's hope so.
Let's do it.
I want you to.
Come on,
so
Ittia,
bad.
mind
And
thrust.
All right.
I will tell you right now, full disclosure, it has 4 HP left.
Oh,
Wreck
You
its
gotta
ass.
do 4.
I have to almost roll max damage for this if I were to. So I'm gonna shoot at it.
Okay,
Obviously.
are you doing a regular attack or a full attack?
I think I'm gonna go for a full attack.
Alright.
Okay.
So I'm getting a -2 grand total.
Oof,
So
that's rough.
Not great, but we'll see.
the first one is a 2 on the die.
So a modified
A
0.
modified 0.
Hot damn.
And the second one was the exact same thing, so I missed
That is
completely.
unfortunate.
Well,
I gotta
just-
get different dice.
Well, just like flying. Well, it was rolling good a second ago, so I'm about to possibly punish this. Of course.
Yeah, of course it rolls that when you set it
The
down.
18 whenever I set it down.
Damn, I really wanted you guys to one round this.
Same.
That
I
would've been
think
so
the
fucking
dice
funny.
tower is cursed.
Yeah.
The dice tower was working well last session, so
could have said last year.
Last year.
Okay.
Technically.
Void
So, yeah,
zombie.
I guess I just fire twice while in the air and just do a full, like, 180.
You see the void zombie scrabble along the ground now, heading towards... Who's that?
That is Rivet.
That's
Rivet.
me.
Heading towards Rivet.
Okay.
Rivet, you see this this being still taller than you.
Yeah.
Not as tall as your Sheeran friends, but still pretty ugly and horrifying. Scrabbling towards you.
It's
claw.
gaping open maw.
It is goopy.
Indeed. As that gaping maw, you see the tongue start to undulate and immediately. MaKayla just almost throwing up over there.
Oh no. Oh,
I don't like that word. I don't...
Undulating? You don't like the long undulating tongue description?
Oh wait, it doesn't smell my itchy blood?
No, it don't. Instead, it senses potential food sources as it jams its tongue, or at least tries to jam its tongue into your body.
Gross.
That's yucky.
That's great.
Fucking Gene Simmons.
That is a 17 to hit.
Oh. Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay.
I'm gonna give this one test roll to see if
That's-
the dice
so,
are just messing with me.
Alright, so it does.
I think they are.
I forgot to pull
That's
out
a
all my
13
dice
on the
and shit.
die, so
That's, you gotta lean it back a little bit whenever you chunk it in there.
that's what I was doing with the other ones. I just set it down too early.
So oh shit. You're gonna take 10 points of piercing damage.
Ooh!
Alright.
And as it pierces your body, you feel it sucking blood out of you as your
No way.
strength
It's
is reduced
What?
by 2.
No way.
What?
No, it's like a mosquito. It's the Texas.
It's like a
state
super
bird.
mosquito.
See its
11,
belly
and
start to
then-
just swell up a little bit.
So if we
that.
smack it,
So yeah, I guess over on the upgraded side,
just lose
you
blood
could do like your modified.
I needed
scores.
that.
Two.
So
So
it's
it,
at 9 now, and the modifier now
I'm
would be a
talking about
-1.
itchy blood.
That is
What?
Yeah, I don't like that.
that is going to be the end of its turn. So back to the top. It is now Temper. Temper, what are you doing? You just saw your friend
I'm
get
just
their
gonna.
blood drained out.
I'll be like, oh no, I like that one, and I'm just gonna try to hit it. What is that?
6.
That's a 6
That's a
plus.
watch us all spend an entire round missing.
As it just slowly drains the blood out
It
of
just
people.
slowly sucks the blood out of me.
Do I add the attack bonus?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So it's a 12.
To hit?
Yes.
That's KAC?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, unfortunately that misses.
Oh.
Right. So I guess. Yeah, I guess that's the end of my turn.
Alright.
Sorry, I was looking up how healing on that works to just make sure I understood. Okay, that means it is Rivet's turn. Rivet, you just got your blood sucked out.
Okay,
What you
well,
doing?
so as far as flavor goes, I think the appropriate thing to do here would be to pull out my tactical baton and attempt to bash its head in as it's attached
Heck
to me.
yeah.
Alright,
yes.
do it.
I was gonna do the same exact thing.
That's my purse!
That's a 5 on the die.
5 on the die.
So
That's
10
Say-
total, I think.
An 11 total.
Oh yeah,
That's
11. Yeah.
KAC?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that misses.
God damn.
Wow.
Okay.
Damn.
I know what I'm doing on my turn.
As you're trying to flail against this
It's
thing, but
not-
it is not. You're in 0G, which is
I have a
already hard
minus.
enough
I have
to
a
maneuver.
-1 to my strength too.
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, technically, since it's a tactical baton, it's a operative weapon. You'd use your dex, technically.
oh,
Man, I want to
Yeah.
make a bunch of cool noises and shit, but you guys are in a vacuum.
Yep.
So you
Yeah.
don't hear
3.
shit. So I want to be like.
is my attack bonus correct?
Yes,
Yes.
that is
Okay.
correct. Because it uses your dex for operative weapons.
Very well.
Okay, Gerry, it is now your turn.
Okay,
Okay,
so
Gerry, please save my
here's
life.
here's what's gonna happen here. So Gerry is going to see what's going on here, and is going to run forward 5, 10, 15 feet, and then go 20 feet to be behind this thing. And because I am on a direct opposite side to this thing, I get the flanking bonus, which in the
Alright.
book gives a +2 bonus to attack rolls.
All right, do it.
So
This is
I'm
where
going
Jackson
to
really shines.
going to make an attack on this boy, and this is a +7 to hit
All
total.
right, do it.
That's a 15 KAC.
That hits.
Nice.
for maximum 5 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, what are you hitting this thing with
A
again?
tactical baton.
Tactical baton.
Just like
You guys see
whacking it.
fucking Gerry walk up like Dr. Livesey and just like BAM! And send this thing's head fucking flying across the goddamn room. This thing dead.
Who's Dr. Livesey?
It's a old cartoon. It became a really popular meme recently. He's a character from an old Treasure Island cartoon, like a Russian Treasure Island cartoon or something.
Oh wow!
You'd probably recognize it.
I just imagine me like taking the baton out and then putting it under my arm like a riding crop, and just like waltzing on over and just excuse me, and just like sending him flying across the room.
Does the
Auf Wiedersehen.
tongue retract like as it flies away? It's
Oh, yeah,
just
there's
the
like a-
tongue is like a
as it,
ribbon.
like-
Oh.
Except not we're in a vacuum.
Yeah.
Well, I feel
Yeah.
it detach from my
you
feel
feel
a little,
a
like-
like
body. Yeah.
Is that an injury?
I've never seen that man
I'll show
before in
you
my
the
life.
Did the I guess you said the tongue popped out? Like, did it leave a wound?
On her body.
Yes. Okay, then
Keep
I'd
her.
like to immediately sort of like, after this thing goes sailing across the room, I'm gonna run up and sort of drop to a knee, open up my pack, and apply a med patch
Okay.
to the wound
All right,
on her,
you do it.
on Rivet's body there.
Remind me what the med patch does.
I'm gonna have to remind myself. I just looked it up. Apparently, a med patch allows me to slap onto the wound or area of concern, and I can attempt a medicine check untrained with a +10 circumstance bonus, but only for first aid, long-term stability, treat disease, or treat drugs or poison tasks. Would this be any of those?
What
Like-
page is that on? Because I need
220.
Page
220. Okay, 'cause I
220.
need to physically look at that.
Yeah,
That's too
yeah,
many
yeah.
words.
No, I totally get it.
Same.
All right. So yeah, you apply med patch and all that. Make sure that Rivet isn't going to bleed out anymore than she already was. You guys just wrecked this bitch.
Thank you.
Are you all right?
Whew. That was unpleasant, but I'm okay.
Well, I would offer you a French toast stick, but I'm sure you wouldn't want it.
I thought you were about to say French kiss, and I was like, that's
Come
a...
here, baby.
A
was
French
like-
toast stick, but I'm sure you wouldn't want it. So
No, they're very stale.
that's fair.
Don't want a French kiss after getting tongued by that guy.
No.
Definitely not.
I also don't know how I'd fit my toothy long snout up to your bug mouth to kiss you.
Also, that guy's really bad because he missed real bad. He missed big time.
He French kissed the inside of her body.
Well, that's when
Isn't
you're
that-
doing
no,
something
but it's-
real right.
Isn't that every French kiss?
Literally,
The mouth is inside the body.
technically.
Yeah?
I like to send those videos to people's phones
What?
as a virus.
What,
What?
videos?
This is Timber.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
and I, as a character, what?
Yeah. What?
Yeah,
What do
yeah.
you mean?
Internal French kissing videos. I like to spam people's phones with those.
You send them porn?
Yeah.
I mean,
What else
Ittia.
do I do when I'm
Ittia
bored?
likes to kill people with pictures of dicks.
Ah,
That
Y'all
was
should
one
chat.
time!
Y'all should chat.
You guys should go bowling.
a bug of great culture, I assume.
I am interested in bowling and conversation.
Well, all right, it's settled.
Let's get out of here, guys. Let's go bowling.
Yeah.
Fuck the Acreon. Let's get out of here.
We just like
This fucking
we
drift
just like
rock.
Let's
jump
bounce.
off the drift rock and like
Just
Like
sail.
swim.
Just sail on.
You're all
to-
hanging on to fucking Ittia as he's like
As he's just boating us over to Absalom.
backstroking through space.
Yeah, we're,
he's like butterfly swimming.
it's like we're all in an inner tube, and they're paddling through space, and we're like floating along in the inner tube.
Okay, so
Oh.
We fucking leave those goblins on the fucking ship to
it's
die.
theirs now. Okay,
Um,
so now which way do we want to go? 'Cause
Well,
we-
just for a
Alright.
second, I think let's just all acknowledge that was a dwarf, right?
Yes.
Yes. Oh,
That was a crew member?
I would like to look at the jumpsuit.
Yeah.
All right, you guys look at the jumpsuit.
Mm-hmm.
It says Acreon.
Okay.
Name tag?
Is there a like badge or a like a patch that is there?
Maybe.
What am I thinking of? What is it?
Chris frantically trying to find the names of dwarves that he made up on the spot 2 sessions ago.
This appears to be, the name reads Cave Foot.
Ah. As opposed to Cave Hand.
Indeed.
I see.
That's the other clan.
I see.
They are like the Hatfields and McCoys. They feud brutally.
Wow, the cave foots and the cave hands.
Mm-hmm.
Proud feet.
No.
Yeah, James Cavehand beat Todd Cavefoot's head in with a rock, and they haven't been able to see eye to eye since.
Ah, yes.
You know, just typical feuding family.
Yeah, typical
stuff.
typical stuff.
So where to next?
I cannot see them.
We cannot see the map either.
We have from what I can tell, and also from what I remember Chris describing last time, these purple hallways are like metal, like as if they were built, like manufactured. Okay, yeah.
Thank you.
4 tunnels exit this cavern to the north, south, east, and west. Strangely, however, while the south and west passages are hewn rock, the north and east passages are finished in line with some sort of polished metallic plating on the walls, floors, and ceiling. So...
Look as if like hallways on a ship, kind of?
Yeah.
Okay.
So to the west is the way that you guys came from. To the north is one of those polished hallways. There is another route back the way you came. If you guys end up heading that way, there are at least 3 other routes.
And this one here is the north, and that's the east.
Yes.
And so there's one that looks like a cave pathway to the south.
Yes.
And then we came from the west.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we have 3 options.
Oh, so wait, these have doors?
Well,
or
you
they
still
open
have 4
tunnels?
options. They are
Oh,
open
that's
tunnels.
right. That's right. There was a path that we didn't take
Mm-hmm.
back here where we came from. We didn't go into that chamber over
I say
there.
we go forward.
I do have a bit of a meta question.
Yes.
Does this lead outside, or is there another map that you weren't
wish to
showing?
investigate the path to the north?
Okay, fair enough.
All you see is there's no light, so all you see is darkness.
So I don't see any stars?
Not from in here.
Okay.
Sorry, just so I understand, is it an open tunnel that winds, or is there like a door?
To the north?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is just a straight open corridor.
Okay, it is like a finished tunnel. Okay.
So I say we go out the or into the east hallway, the finished one. Yes.
This way. Okay.
So as Temper has put it, I believe we should go forward.
Okay.
Lame.
Do we want to push to the east?
That's fine with me.
Okay. So I will let the DM
Actually,
move the notebook paper.
Actually, what I want to do is give me a second to look through my. Can I?
No.
No. No.
Is there a in this cave? Do we have like small pebbles and stuff on the ground?
Yeah.
Okay, what I'd like to do is I would like to gather up some pebbles, and I would like to make a pile next to the western cave mouth.
Okay, the area you came in from?
Yes.
Okay.
I would like to start marking where we've been.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
So I'm gonna make a distinct sort of pattern of small pebbles in a corner next to that entrance so that we know we've been there. Smart.
Okay. And they all just slowly disperse?
No, like this.
No,
What I was mostly expecting was like just kind of like a small little like wall of like just little rocks so that if anyone were to come through they'd be like moved.
pushed out. That's also a good point.
Oh, okay.
You just throw them in the air.
I was kind of like a bead curtain that stays where you push it.
I was literally
that
sitting there
would work.
watching you say this. I'm like, she's forgotten we're in space. And I was like, and they just float away.
I mean, they wouldn't though.
I know.
You're just being a bitch.
I am, but it was.
If I set them toward the ground, they will stay toward the ground unless something moves on them.
Unless you perfectly relinquish your grip.
Yeah, you know those things that you see in videos of astronauts on the space station do all the time?
Yeah.
That's like not a difficult thing to do?
You're not an astronaut, though.
We live in a world that's like, space travel is a normal.
I would assume that we are all astronauts.
I'm just being contradictory to push buttons. That's all I'm doing. Hee 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 hee. Anyway.
We'll talk about this at home.
As we watch the marriage no.
Yeah, I'm gonna cane him to death. How dare you embarrass me in front of other people?
Just cane me to death on the floor of the Senate.
That's right.
Yeah, literally.
That's right.
Everyone was shocked whenever Sam was revealed as the killer.
Sorry.
Cuts back to all of these moments. Were we?
Were we shocked?
Are we
Just
shocked?
cane him and leave him for the kittens.
Oh, yeah.
Then we'll go for my eyelids first.
And the tip of your nose.
And then my nose, yeah.
Oh.
So, I set some stones.
Okay.
And I, with exact precision, because I am in space. In fact, just to fuck you over even more, I float up to the top of the cave entrance, and I float the pebbles at the top of the cave entrance.
And Gerry says, "Good thinking."
It's a tall cave, from what I remember.
Yeah.
Just gotta.
You think it's gonna take me 10 years to get there because I'm 3 feet tall?
No, I just the amount
only
of
15
control is
feet.
just difficult.
What? I hop. It's like Dead Space. I just push myself and
Yeah.
then
Double
I
jumps.
land on another.
Another surface.
Double jump.
Oh my god. Okay, we can move on now.
Alrighty, so you guys are heading to the east.
Yes.
Alrighty then. You head through this finished hallway into another very similar chamber with a path leading to the north and the south and, of course, the west from which you came. Let me see. This is very similar to the previous one. However, you see a figure floating across the way.
A figure.
So you see that, similar to the creatures you've seen before, it has long, spindly arms that end in claws. You see, it appears to be wearing some sort of spacesuit with it's turned away from you, so all you see is a large dome. And from the waist down is nothing but a tattered spectral form.
What?
He's Porky Pigging it.
And as you
It's
enter,
Porky Piggin.
No, I think that means an Akata was born.
And then it would... No,
as-
they vomit and then they eat the corpse. So the bottom half is a spectral form, like it's a Casper the Friendly Ghost.
Oh.
as you say that, it turns
Ah, yes.
and looks at you guys, and you see
Classic.
a skeletal, rotting face, long hair, and glowing eyes. And despite you being in a vacuum, it opens its mouth and screams in rage.
Oh, we have radios, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He can just tune into our radio.
Yeah.
It'd be
Actually, no.
sick if it did.
I'm altering that. It screams, and you hear it as static and noise on your radio comm.
That's kind of cool.
That's scary.
That is genuinely creepy.
I didn't
roll initiative.
I
Wow.
didn't think Space Ghost Coast to Coast was gonna be like this.
I mean, I honestly didn't think we were gonna walk into a living Iron Maiden cover.
Also true.
Yeah.
So is this one of those situations where like the theory is when someone dies and becomes a zombie, they create a ghost and a zombie?
You don't know.
Huh.
You can, on your turn, attempt
it's
to
just
roll some knowledge checks.
Fuck that! I'm gonna kill it.
What is this,
I'm gonna shoot it.
what is this? Like a fucking like Ninkata evolves into Ninjask, and then like the shed skin becomes a Pokemon.
Yes.
Rivet.
I'm at a 22.
Alrighty. Gerry.
Must be nice. That's a 7 for me.
Temper.
17 for me.
Ittia.
A 16.
I deserve it.
Ooh.
you do.
I deserve it for being a bitch.
Alrighty. So, at the top of the initiative order is going to be Rivet, followed by Temper. So, give me 1 second.
Rat Bros.
So my best guess, because this is a ghost, we probably don't want to use super physical things.
Good thing that's.
I don't think I've ever encountered a ghost.
It's unfortunate
so...
that's like more than half the weapons I have are physical.
Yep.
I did have a question about one of the weapons that
Yes.
the newer one I got.
Which one?
The fire one?
Oh.
Yeah.
The laser pistol?
I don't have proficiency with that.
If it's a pistol, then yes, you do.
Yeah.
Okay.
You should,
Yeah.
Okay, so I would just add the attack bonus that applies to that as well. That's what I was trying to ask
it'd
earlier.
be the
but I
same
just
bonus you
decided
use
to-
for your
Oh,
other
okay.
pistol. Yeah,
No,
same
feel free to
bonus.
speak up.
I think she's talking about the flamethrower.
No, it's a flame pistol.
Yeah, it's a pistol, so
it
I
shoots,
believe it's
it shoots bouts of flame.
like actual fire. But I
I don't
believe
know if
it's
it
since
works
it's a
in this
pistol.
because I'm willing to let like lasers work in here, but that shoots actual fire. So I
Okay.
feel like I need to say that doesn't work.
No, that's fine.
I feel like that's a step over the line.
Okay.
One toke over the line.
Coolio.
A toke
Just
over the
give me
line.
a-
It's a Futurama reference.
Can I,
I guess
see your
so.
pencil so I can actually mark that attack bonus down?
Okay, Rivet, you were at the top. What are you doing?
Okay, well,
Floaty, creepy creature looking at you, getting ready
yeah.
to rumble.
Getting ready, getting shreddy.
Ooh, you come into my chamber. Ooh, you're gonna pay.
I'm gonna shoot it in the face with a laser pistol.
Ooh, you're gonna try.
I'm gonna try.
I hate that. Oh.
You're welcome.
Well. 10.
Alrighty. That
EAC.
don't hit nothing.
Yeah.
Oops.
Fair enough. Alright, well then I'm playing it totally fair. Gonna use my move action to combat tracking it so that next turn I can do something about it. And by do something about it, I mean get +1 to hit.
Alright.
Okay. So is that the end of your turn?
That's the end of my turn.
Alright, Temper, it is now your turn.
Okay. Alright. I am going to use the skip shot pistol. I hope it works.
Do it. Certainly try.
It's a 9.
Alrighty, that does not hit.
Okay.
As again, this thing is just kind of like drifting ducking and weaving, serpentine pattern. Is that it?
Yes.
Alright. That means it is Ittia's turn. Ittia, what are you doing?
I want to try and figure out what the fuck this is.
1 second. Okay, go ahead and roll a...
Someone get that tea kettle off the fire.
Go ahead and roll, I guess, a life sciences, technically.
Life science?
Or, what are the skills and abilities again? Is there a...
Culture.
There's not really a
culture
there's
check.
not really,
You can roll a mysticism if you want.
Mysticism?
I was
Alright.
about to say, there's not really a nature check.
I don't know. I'd like to roll culture.
So that is a 20.
Yeah. You recognize this creature as a drift dead. It is a spirit that when, someone dies within the drift, while consumed with enough, negative emotion, they can, come back as a drift dead. They are a restless spirit that are bound to, the drift and aren't really typically able to escape. And they are bound to their corpse.
What? To the drift. Now that's interesting.
Yeah.
Wait.
Where the rock came from.
Bound to their corpse, as in.
They don't. They are spiritually connected to their remains.
So if the body were to be destroyed.
Right?
No.
Oh.
Not that they
I'm
are
wrong.
their
That's,
remains.
Yeah, are they possessing their own body? Or are they just like a ghost?
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. It's not that. It's that they more have like a emotional connection. They don't tend to wander
Okay.
too far from their body. Sorry, I misread something.
It's like every ghost story that's like, I'm a ghost because I never got a proper burial, kind of something like
Unfinished business.
that. Unfinished business, blah, blah, blah.
I was mad when I was killed, and
was
so
real
I
angry.
became.
And I didn't get the fuck over it, therefore I'm stuck here.
It's also strange that it's normally like stuck in the drift.
It's weird that it's here, though.
Yeah,
Indeed.
as we are not in the drift
We're not.
That we know of.
that we know of.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot. I need. Oh, actually, all of you. I need you guys all to make a will save.
I had a
Oh.
feeling.
I forgot.
Oh boy.
Will?
Yeah, will save.
Yeah,
Should
and you're
be
saving
right
throws.
here.
Ah,
It's a wisdom.
That's
I have
decent.
Whenever you're ready for us to call on
24.
Okay. Rivet.
Oof.
A 4.
Okay. Temper.
23.
Ittia.
24.
Gerry.
15.
Okay, so for most of you guys, you are kind of, as you get near this thing, you feel this just kind of, with that screech, this pulse in your mind, but you kind of manage to shake it off. Rivet, though, you feel this thing echo in your head for a bit,
Okay.
and you just, it throws off your senses, and you become confused for 2 rounds.
I'm very confused looking at this thing.
So, in the confused condition, you treat all creatures as enemies, and you must roll on a table to determine your actions,
Oh.
which are on page 274.
Oh, that's rough.
Very well. Well, sorry about it, guys. I'm in the middle of the group, so I could shoot any one of you.
Yep.
Alright. Ooh,
Oh
okay.
snap! Percentage die.
D100! It's the best die
I
ever
fucking
made.
love it.
Grab your golf ball.
The golf ball.
No, fuck that thing. I'm not rolling with that.
Fuck you! Roll it! I'm the GM, you have to!
I refuse.
Here we go.
Roll.
It is a
I shall
golf
get you
ball.
a tray
Roll that
so
bitch!
it does not roll off the table.
It's never gonna work.
It'll
No,
never
I
actually
will not
land.
do it. I will
You
not.
fucking bastard. You know what? Take minus inspiration.
Oh, okay, whatever.
Your character dies of leprosy.
That's fine with me.
Rivet dies of ligma.
Such a shame that Rivet died of ligma. Rivet.
Ligma balls.
Who's
Who the fuck is Steve Jobs?
Ligma balls.
I love when you still say the punchline. even
Yeah.
though it's
Even though they, yeah.
Oh.
I fucking love that bit.
That's Chris with the mind goblin thing.
I love it so much. Okay.
So I don't have to do that right now.
Yeah, you don't have to
just
do
on
that
my
right
turn.
now. Sorry,
Okay.
that should have been done the first time around, but that's my bad.
Yeah, that's
I
all
was even looking, I was ready, and I was like, I checked earlier, and then I completely forgot once we started. That being said, it is now their turn. So you see them start to put their hands together and shake as this purple violent energy.
Real quick,
Yes.
did I learn any weaknesses, resistances?
With a 20, you know that they tend to be first of all, they tend to be incorporeal. So, physical attacks, unless they are magical, don't really do shit. And even then, like, elemental attacks don't hit as hard.
Okay.
That being said, let me see. I don't think they have any. They don't have any weaknesses necessarily. You do know that if this thing were in the drift with a 20, if this thing were in the drift, you'd have a lot easier of a time.
Okay.
But it's not, which is very unusual. And so it is incorporeal at the moment. When it is in the drift, it has a physical body, which is the thing I got confused on earlier.
Oh.
Let me see. But you also know that it utilizes the drift itself in its attacks, which is what you're about to see.
Oh.
As it puts its hands together and you see this cracking purple energy, and see that same energy. Let me see. Okay, that doesn't really tell me. You know what? Okay, so it doesn't describe it as such, but I'm going to. So you guys see in the middle of you guys, like right above Rivet's head, a larger purple crackling energy orb start to form and actually start to crack reality around it as you feel it pulling you in. Let me see. I have to roll because this is a roll to hit. Ooh. 15. That is a EAC. So
Who's that hitting?
all of you guys.
Oh.
Then that hits me.
I'm at a 15.
Yeah, if it matches, it hits.
Yep. Hits me.
So it should hit all of us then.
All right, then that. Give me one
EAC
moment.
15. Hang on. I forgot that I'm also part of this.
I believe. Yeah, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's me too.
Alrighty. You guys take 6 points of damage
Ouchies.
Okay.
as it uses an ability called Drift Rip, as it literally starts to open a portal to the drift. And- God damn it.
Reality toots open.
Oh,
Yes. Thank you.
It
Thank
doesn't
you. Would you
call-
like your apple juice and snack?
Yeah.
It doesn't call it an AoE attack, but I think it's cooler as an AoE attack. So
Oh,
that's
okay.
what I'm going to do. And then you guys see it disappear into the wall.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Into the
Wall.
It
The
fucks
wall.
off.
wall.
It
floats
it dipped.
into the I'll see you later.
Yeah, it just dips out.
Well, all right. That is the end of its turn. Gerry, it's your turn. How you doing, buddy?
What a bitch! Just shout at it. Can you understand me?
That means you want to get a drink after this?
I don't know if I understand what it speaks. I don't think I do. You know what? You said it disappears into the wall?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like we see it physically go into the wall.
Phase.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna run forward and a little bit and hoping that it hasn't gone too far into the wall. I'm gonna shout at it using my dispiriting taunt ability, which is part of my envoy, and I have to make an intimidation check equal to either 10 plus its intimidate ability or 15 plus 1.5 times its challenge rating, whichever is the higher. And if I succeed, well, I mean, at first it would have to be within range, but I don't know if it is or not. If I succeed, it's shaken, and if I fail, it's off target.
Let me double check. This is what ability again?
Dispiriting taunt. If it can communicate via radio.
I'm trying to think if this falls under a mind-affecting effect, technically.
If it does.
And if it comes down to whether or not it understands me, I have another envoy improvisation called Universal Expression. So even if we don't share a language, my envoy improvisations work if they are language-based.
Okay. I think I'm going to... It doesn't say it specifically, but I think I'm going to have to decide. I don't think this is going to work against this creature. Full disclosure.
Okay. I'll just shout at it anyway.
Alright. You do it. What are you yelling?
You're more flimsy than my French toast sticks. Get back here.
Alright. Impressive. Back to the top. It
Very
is now
nice.
Rivet's turn. Very nice.
Let's see Paul Allen's voice did.
Impressive. Very nice.
All right, 88.
Uh-oh.
Attack nearest creature.
I guess it's the
sorry.
2,
So
so...
flip a coin.
I'm gonna roll my D4.
Roll Jesus.
Who's calling it?
1, 2.
You call.
Yeah, who calls? It's between Ittia and it's
Oh.
between Ittia and Temper. High or
call.
low?
High.
You roll high, okay? It's a 4. I'm sorry. I'm attacking you, Ittia.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Didn't he call high?
Yeah.
Oh, so he called correctly.
Oh, okay, then I'm attacking.
That's why I was like, oh, I thought I was calling to not get hit.
Oh,
like,
I've just
No,
always
sorry,
done
I just
odds
said.
or evens,
I'm sorry,
so
I thought you
just-
were going.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying. I'm taking high, so she takes low, and then if I roll high, you get it.
That's
Okay.
right.
Okay,
So
I understand what you. I understand that. I was thinking about the opposite. All right.
I mean, if you shoot me, you shoot me. That's fine.
No, it's fine. I'll go after Temper, and since you're right there, I'll do it with my tactical baton. Ah! And I make that noise when I come at you. Okay, that's a 7. That's a 12.
To my kinetic.
Kinetic.
It'll be kinetic.
It does not hit.
All right. But I still thinking about the reality tear that just happened above my whiskers. I take my tactical baton, and the first thing that I do is I whirl it around behind me
God.
in an attempt to connect with your body, but you duck out of the way.
Hey, whoa, not cool. I thought we were friends.
You look at me, and my eyes are like my pupils. If you've ever seen like, it's not boggling because that's what rats do when they're happy, but it is like.
Pupils
If
are
you-
that tiny.
If you've ever seen like scared prey animal,
Yeah.
it is I'm a scared prey animal in a corner.
She got the spiral eyes like in a cartoon.
Yeah, that's
Hey.
right.
Whoa, not cool. I thought we were friends.
Very good. All right, that's my turn.
All right, Temper, it's your turn. You just got swung at.
Timber is confused. She thought she had friends, but she just got swung on.
Well, you were wrong. No one will ever love you.
Whoa.
Ooh.
What a lesson. Never
She puts
try.
on sad looking out the window music.
Oh my god.
That's the title of her playlist. That's her first thing she's gonna do. And then I guess
What do you put on, like, not so good day?
yeah.
Not so good revolution.
So
Viridian Night.
I would like to dramatically run past Rivet
Oh my
into
God.
the camera. Just,
Move.
I thought we were friends.
Oh my god.
Just,
Oh,
like, run
no.
through.
How
Like-
far are you going?
I'm going to go there, the square to the up one, right there.
So that's 1, 2.
Technically, Rivet does get an opportunity
That's
attack
fine.
against you.
I mean,
But what I have to use the
You
dice to
consider
dictate my
all of
turn
us
every
right.
time.
Okay, then
so
never
yeah,
mind.
so she would not get it.
Oh,
Yeah,
I-
it doesn't mean that she's now my enemy. It's just every turn I have to roll these dice and do what.
Oh, I
it
thought it
said.
said you consider everyone around you an enemy.
No.
No,
That is
so
what it says.
two-
Yeah,
but
each
two-
turn you roll them.
I roll
Okay.
one. If I roll 1 to 25, well, let me make sure.
no, you are correct. It is a roll base, so you're right. You wouldn't take
Okay.
an
Well, no,
opportunity.
but let me read the whole thing just to make sure because it says. If you are not devoted to attacking a target, roll on the following table at the beginning of your turn each round to see what you do in that round.
Okay.
And I rolled an 88, which means attack nearest creature
So now you are devoted to an attack.
for the round,
Hmm.
not for my turn. So I will take an opportunity attack against Temper. And I
Okay.
will take another swing.
Nat 20. Bust your
Was-
tiny little kneecaps.
Was I when I get to where I'm going? Am I able to ready an action?
Yeah.
Okay. So after she does that, I'll...
Oh,
That's a
All right.
whiff.
Hey, yeah, it's a
8.
3 on the die, so it's an 8.
You
Yeah,
are.
that is-
Yeah. Rivet
I'm
is just.
swinging for the fences.
Just no
It
destination.
was
in
my
mind.
dramatic run. I like smacked your
Reckless
baton.
abandon.
It's if you've ever the what it looks like is if you've ever seen The Shining and you've seen the famous scene where Jack Nicholson is coming after Wendy and Wendy's got the bat and she's swinging it and she's like, "No, stay away from me." It's that. She is noodle armed and she has this bat and she's trying to like keep this man away from her, but she's swinging a bat like she doesn't know how to move her shoulders.
How long does this confusion last?
I love Shelley
Too rough.
Duvall.
Ah,
I
yeah,
love
she's
Shelley
too
Duvall.
rough.
What makes your like dramatic runaway even better is that you guys are in 0G, so it's just you just
Floating like
Slow.
floating, just
Yeah, and my
In slow motion.
swing. I feel like my wild swing should like send me sort of spiraling through the air. like I should
dizzy.
start rotating in place because I
Now you have the dazed condition
pulled
because you're
myself.
just full spinning.
So
I also, while we were doing that, I did forget earlier I had said I was flying 20 feet in the air.
You are correct, so you shouldn't have gotten hit by that ability earlier. So you can get that HP back if you want.
Oh, okay.
So as I hit my mark,
Mhm.
I would like to pull out my pistol and ready. That as I know that it doesn't do physical attacks, but I don't have anything else.
Fair
So
enough.
Temper, having been relayed the information, was like, "Sorry guys, this is all I got
Moon's haunted.
because all I have is
Moon's
a
haunted.
polarity wire,
Uh,
a skip shot, an electric prod, a knife, and a flame pistol, which I can't use. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna try the polarity wire. We're just gonna see
Okay.
if a static attack can do something.
All right.
Because if Timber can fix anything, it's electricity.
Okay. Then that means it is on to Ittia's turn.
So it phased into the wall, and like it's still there. And it is able to be dealt like mind attacks and such.
As long as it's magical, right?
What do you mean by mind attacks?
I'm thinking about a mind thrust. Like,
Remind me of that ability.
saving throw is will.
Does it require you
3
seeing the creature?
terabytes of dick pics.
So it's standard
All the
action
pictures
range.
of its family and
Standard
friends.
action within 25 feet. Targets one creature. It doesn't specify seeing, but
That is technically a. God damn it! Is that a mind affecting effect? The term is so fucking vague.
Is there a symbol next to the spell?
I don't have it pulled up in the book.
Oh, you're right. It has like a
'cause,
spiral
yeah, there's-
or whatever.
Yeah, cool. Because in the envoy, because all the improvisations are sense based,
Mhm.
there's like a brain, there's an ear, and then there's a speech bubble with some periods in it, and it's like
Do we need to look up
the
the
brain
envoy?
is a mind effect, the ear is sense dependent, and I believe the speech bubble is language dependent. I believe.
Okay. Because
Kind of like your verbal, somatic, and material, sort of.
So you with your 20, I'll say you get the feeling that your ability probably wouldn't work.
Okay. So in that case, I'm going to try and shoot where I saw it disappear
Okay.
to see if it just like turned invisible and like acted like it was fading in the
Okay, you're
back.
gonna shoot right now. All right, go ahead and roll the hit.
All right. That's a miss. I got a 7.
You shoot the wall. You
Yeah.
hit your target.
Fair enough. Yeah, so I'm going to suggest that we run.
Scooby-Doo chase style.
You can certainly try to do that if you wish.
Like, I genuinely suggest that, and then I'm going to do what I would consider to be the absolute dumbest thing possible and go through the entrance that we have not been through before.
Which one? There's two.
The one to the south?
Alrighty. You are going to start making your way there?
Yes.
Alright,
15, 20, 25.
Alright, so I shall reveal.
Wait, hold on. Actually, I think I only have a flight speed of 20.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright.
So I have a flight speed of 20, and since I am still 20 feet in the air, I'm just at that entrance, and I'm just, to everyone, just, I think we should run.
Okay, yeah, you do see that it descends into a curving tunnel.
Oh, fun.
Or not descends, but continues through a curving tunnel.
Okay.
Alrighty. That means it is their turn. So you had a ready to action, yes?
Yes.
You were the only one?
Yeah.
Okay. Your ready to action goes off as right between you and Gerry,
Oh,
they pop out of the ground.
it did turn
So
invisible.
your ability
Oh,
will
no,
go off
I-
first. Go ahead and roll the hit. Temper. I gotta remember to start calling people by their name so they'll know on the thing.
Is was it 4?
10.
10.
Alrighty. Unfortunately, that misses. So they sort of take you by surprise, and so it's just let off a shot just a little bit too early as they come out swinging and try and rake you across the back, Gerry.
Oof, my butt. Don't break my butt.
Oh,
Not
they
your booty.
rolled. That's a 12.
That will miss.
Alrighty. Wait a minute.
He did not break my butt.
Your booty is safe for another day.
That's EAC.
That will still miss.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So yeah, they try to come up, but you manage to with the combination of Temper's shot, your attention gets
Alerted, yeah.
alerted, and so you manage to turn around and duck out of the way just in time.
Nice.
Okay.
I was
So-
wrong.
Alright, that is going to end their turn. Gerry, it's now your turn. You are face to face with this creature.
Okay, I would like to say that in my dodge, I sort of whoosh, like Bloodborne sidestep out of the way to be opposite Temper. So I'm flanking and pulling out my compliance ray to try and shoot it in the back.
Remind me what damage this does?
Fire.
Question, I don't want to be difficult, but do you actually get flanking if I'm confused?
That's
You
not
get
you.
flanking
Yeah.
from-
Oh,
this
that's
is
Temper.
Temper.
I'm sorry.
Yes, you're over here.
Continue.
Yeah, you're fine. So that will give me a +7 to hit this boy.
Your compliance rate is fire damage?
It does fire. It's a flash compliance ray, so it does fire damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That is a 22 to hit.
Alrighty. That hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Ah, damn. That is 3 fire damage.
3 fire damage. So yeah, you managed. It looks like you managed to scorch it a little bit. Unfortunately, not a whole lot.
Yeah, that's fair. So that was my movement action. That was my standard action. I don't think I have much for swift actions, so I think that is my turn.
Okay. That means it is back to the top of the initiative order. Rivet, it is your turn. You
roll
are
that.
still confused. But this
A 9.
Hey, a 9, which means I act normally.
Okay, cool.
Hey!
Yeah, 1 through 25, I act normally.
Good stuff.
All
Alright. Then, since I'm acting normally this turn, since this is my last turn confused, I'm going to, seeing that it has returned, has refocused my energy, and I'm going, since I've already got my tactical baton out, I'm going to run up to this space ghost, and I'm going to attempt to hit it.
Okay, this is just what damage does this do?
It's gonna be bludgeoning, it's gonna be bludgeoning, but technically not metagaming it. The person who got the information about the fact that this was a ghost and you need magical damage was Ittia, not me.
That is true.
So I don't know that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna attack, and since I'm still confused, I'm just gonna attack with whatever's in my hand. I feel like that's
Yeah, that's fair.
appropriate.
So yeah, go ahead and roll a hit.
Yeah, so I'm gonna running at this thing, and I'm gonna take a swing for a 7.
Yeah, so you try and swing, but you are a little bit too low, and so it goes under its, where its leg should be. Alrighty, then that means it is on to Ittia. Or Temper. Sorry. What are you doing, Temper?
Alright.
And then Ittia.
Yeah, I'm just, like she said, I don't really know that none of my stuff is working, so I'm just going to try to skip shot pistol it.
Alright, go ahead and roll roll the hit.
You have an extra +2 because you're flanking with me.
So 21 to hit.
That hits. And this is just straight damage, right?
Yeah, it's like it says special teleportive.
Oh,
I believe
it's piercing.
so piercing.
Yeah, it's piercing. So yeah, unfortunately, your bullet just goes right through it.
Alright. I also thought that I said, hey guys, this is a ghost, before I even tried to figure out what it was.
I don't recall you saying
But-
it's a ghost, but
But my next turn, I will just let people know, because I see this happening.
is that the end of your turn, Temper?
Yeah.
No, you said this turn you were going to try and do your...
Polarity wire.
Polarity
I thought you
wire.
said.
That was for the held action.
That's right, and you missed on the held action, didn't you? Okay, I forgot about that. Okay. I forgot. All right. Now it is your turn, Ittia.
All right. Ittia sees a lot of physical attacks going, trying to hit this ghost, and Ittia.
No, I was thinking to myself.
Oh, okay. I thought you were trying to get his attention.
No, you're good.
And Ittia basically just lets everyone know everything that he mystically knew about this ghost. My friends, he attacks through the drift. You cannot hit him with anything physical. Use any type of fire or something that you have. If any of you have any type of magic, use it now. And I will kind of fly over to the 4th spot, but I'm still like super high up and facing him. And I'm just gonna try and shoot him.
Alright. Go ahead and roll a hit. And all your damage counts as magical damage, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And that is a 17.
That will hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
That is a D4. That is 3 damage.
Okay. So, yeah, you see your bolt actually, like, hit it. Again, unfortunately, it doesn't look like it's doing too much damage. But you guys are slowly whittling it away. Anything else?
Not that I can think of.
Alrighty. In that case, it is now its turn. It is going to... let me see. It's gonna go... I think it's gonna try and fly up and attack you, Ittia, as you've actually done some damage to it, and so its rage is now directed at you as you hit it from behind, because it was facing away, and it turns, and you just see the glowing eyes zero in on you. You're 20 feet up, you said?
Yes.
Alright, so it flies up into the air. All 3 of you are going to get an opportunity attack.
I mean, what are we gonna do to it?
So you can try if you so wish. It is a melee attack only.
It'll have to be melee.
So
yeah.
you can if you want, but at this point your characters know if it's non-magical or non-elemental, it won't do anything, so I'll leave it up to you.
You know what? I'll take the opportunity attack just to see if something works.
Okay.
I would like to use the electric prod against it.
Okay. And that does what again? What damage?
D4 electric.
Yeah.
It's pure electric?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Go ahead and roll the hit.
Wait, oh, never mind, you're not flanking with me anymore.
Or would be
No,
with,
You
but
would be at that point.
Oh, at
Oh,
that
okay.
point,
Because
yeah.
this is in the moment it tries to move.
It's only a 5
5. Okay,
or a
unfortunately.
6.
That does not hit.
Yeah.
As it moves a little bit too fast for you. It's going to attempt to claw you, Ittia.
all right. It will probably succeed.
All right. That's a 19 to hit.
Yeah. That hits.
That'll do it.
Okay.
That'll do it.
You are going to take 8 points of slashing damage.
Ouch.
How horrifying.
Yep.
That was 8.
Indeed.
Yes, 8.
As it just, like a bullet, comes up and just, with both claws, rakes across you.
Well, I'm glad I wasn't hit by the first attack then.
Yeah. And as it attacks you, you see that it actually phases through your suit and just scratches against you directly.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but that is going to end its turn because it, let me see, it doesn't have enough movement to phase into any walls. So that means it is now Gerry's turn. Gerry, what are you doing?
Alright, I think Gerry is, mind is dead set on just trying to get rid of this thing as fast as possible, and in doing so is going to do a...
Oh, shit, no, it had plenty of movement speed, but my bad, never mind.
Oh,
Go
you're
ahead.
good. I'm going to do a full attack action on this thing to try.
Does it get a second move action or something?
Oh, no, it probably just has more
No,
movement speed.
it just has more... I don't like the whole idea of, like, you move a certain amount, so I allow you to
Oh,
in,
okay.
like other games break up your movement.
Okay.
I don't know. In my opinion, that's kind of dumb. I get it, like from a an actuality standpoint, but I'm like, I don't know.
Okay, so the first attack, it's only a 9. I bet you that misses.
It does.
And second attack, come on, they both miss. That's even less.
Oh, okay.
God
So,
damn it.
unfortunately, you just can't get a hit off. This thing is moving around. You guys are in an environment you're not super used to. So it's a struggle right now. That means back to the top. It is Rivet. Temper, you are on deck.
All right. Well, now that I know, I'm gonna pull out azimuth laser pistol because that at least does fire damage.
Have you done your combat tracking yet?
No, I'm actually gonna do that. So this thing is floating in the air above us, right?
20 feet up.
Okay, great. That's still within range. I'm gonna use my move action, combat tracking on this ghost.
All right.
Oh my god! All right.
Wow.
8.
8. Unfortunately, that does not hit.
I'm literally rolling consecutive 2s.
Honestly, I think Sam's like single-digit curse is spreading.
Oof.
It's back. Okay, new dice.
All right, Temper. It is now your turn.
There is nothing I can do to it because I am on the ground, and it is.
What's your prod thing do, or your wire shooting dealing?
The polarity wire. It says electric and piercing.
What's the range?
30 feet, but it's piercing.
And
electric.
But it has to make contact to do the electric damage. Because
Which
it is
technically could.
texted as it inserts itself and then electrocutes.
I'm willing to
it went
allow
through
that.
it earlier, so she would assume that it's not gonna do anything this
Okay,
time.
that's fair. If your character's gonna assume that, then that's fair. Yeah.
Because it did go through it earlier.
Mm-hmm.
So
Your bullets did, yeah.
well, because on the held action, it was the electric, the polarity wire thing went through it.
Oh, okay. Okay, sorry. I forgot you were doing the polarity wire on that, so I thought you were doing your bullets.
No.
So it does go through it, yeah.
Okay.
But I would have described it differently for that had I remembered that you were doing the polarity wire.
And the flame pistol I can't use.
Yeah, I'm gonna say unless it says otherwise in the book, I think
It says it shoots it's petrol, and it's a stream of petrol that it ignites as it comes out of the
flame
gun.
pistol.
You definitely need an
So
atmosphere.
it's basically a flamethrower
Essentially.
in a gun.
Short burst flamethrower.
It's a water gun flamethrower.
Yeah, basically.
All right.
Super soaker, but fire. It's the opposite.
I remember a video where someone made those.
So then I will hold my action in hopes that it comes back near me.
Do you mean you're going to ready an action?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm going to just. Oh yeah, because you use the difference between those two. So yeah, I will ready my action then. For whenever it comes down near me, I will try to hit it with the electric rod.
Okay. You ready your action. That means it is now Ittia's turn.
What's the negative thing to shooting something when it's in your face again?
There isn't one for this. It just gets an opportunity attack against you.
Oh, fun. Screw it. If I'm going down, I'm going down shooting. I'm gonna try and shoot it in the face. I'm going to take the full attack. Do you want it to take its attack of opportunity first, or?
No, you go ahead.
All right. Go out here.
Well, apparently, I guess I'm sticking. I think I'm gonna stick with my personal role in that. But apparently, according to the rules, there's no weapon restrictions for vacuum. So there's nothing to say any of your weapons would not work in a vacuum.
That is really strange.
Yeah. Just like there's no rules for you getting attacked while you're in your spacesuit, which is why I added your spacesuit has an automatic repair system for basic attacks.
I missed both of my attacks.
Okay. So yeah, unfortunately, just not working as it is going to slice you with its reaction. That hits. You are going to take 6 points of slashing damage.
All right.
as again it rakes its claws against you. And now it is on to its turn. So it is going to you see it fly up another 10 feet and disappear. And that is all you guys see. It is onto your turn, Gerry.
Okay. Cool. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know, man. I guess I'll move 5-10 over towards this cave exit that
To the south.
Ittia to the south that Ittia discovered, and have my compliance ray at the ready for when this thing reappears. So I'm going to ready it.
All right, you're going to ready an attack action as soon as it appears.
Yes.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn? Yeah, it's gotta be.
Yes.
That means it's on to Rivet. What are you doing, Rivet?
Okay. First, I'm going to see Gerry running down this unknown hall, and I'm just going to ask, where are you what are you doing? What? I don't understand.
Oh, I had no plan of leaving. I was just trying to spread out so we don't group up.
Okay.
Since we got hit with an AoE earlier, I'm just making sure we don't group up and multiple of us get hit.
Okay, well, I think in reality, I don't think that we're going to survive much longer just doing a standoff. Oh god, what do we do? Because we've barely hit this thing, right?
I think we may have hit it once or twice.
We've hit it twice.
And that's it. Yeah, it's not good. This is looking pretty grim.
Jesus. Okay. Well, I can't sit here and talk forever because it's my turn. Technically, it'd be anything that's within 6 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm going to do something pretty reckless. And I'm going to move as far down this southern tunnel system as I can.
Alright.
So, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Remember, you get one. You can move diagonals as well, but you get one free diagonal, and then
Every other diagonal is 10 feet, right?
Yes.
Okay, so then I was like here, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yeah.
Okay, I got myself 5 more feet. I've started to make my way down the tunnel. It's just another naturally occurring rough-hewn...
Yeah, this one appears to be rock.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Is that the end of your turn?
I don't know what else I can do. So, yes, that is the end of my turn.
Alrighty, Temper, it is your turn.
So I currently have a ready action.
Mm-hmm. It resets on your turn, so
Okay.
you're back to just blank template.
Okay, so then I guess I will see other people running. I will also run.
Alright, where are you going?
To the tunnel, the same as
Okay.
Rivet.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
We can occupy the same space,
30.
can we not?
We can, but I can also put you one in front of me.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Because you get a free 5, so
Mm-hmm.
we're next to each other.
Okay. Then that means it is now Ittia's turn. Ittia, what are you doing?
I will sort of hold up the rear. I'm also going to ready an action of shooting at the second I see it. I'm not going to hold up the rear because Gerry is right there. I'm going to basically fly to the point where that's in between them. So that's 5, 10, 15 feet for me.
Okay.
And I'm still flying, but like
You're
readying
in that.
for in case it pops around like through our walls.
And
Okay.
you'll be able to if it's in here, you'll be able to shoot over me.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
What's your flying speed again?
20.
You went. Because you were 30 feet up in the air.
20 feet.
20. Oh, you were 20 feet up in the air. So.
He moved 15 feet
Yeah.
Okay.
laterally.
Alright, cool. Oh yeah, doing. Alrighty then. That means it is their turn. What are they going to do in this specific instance with this nice clustered group of people?
They're gonna realize that they have a lot of accrued vacation time that they haven't spent yet, and they're gonna go have a nice weekend on Castroville, away from us.
I was gonna say on Go Fuck Yourself Island.
Yeah.
No, you see them
And eat a dick
hop out
city.
of the floor.
All right.
And they are going to drift rip
But
onto.
we get our triggers, don't we?
Yes,
Yes.
you do. Those who were readying an action
That
and
was the
who it
two
is
of us.
within sight.
That is the two of us.
Alrighty.
That's an 11 total.
Unfortunately, that misses.
Does a 12 hit?
12? No, that
Ah.
just misses.
I hate this.
So
my
it's
my
EAC
dice cannot roll above
so
a
its
10.
EAC is a 13.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Okay.
Because you've hit it with a 13.
Indeed.
I love that metagaming bit where you just sit there and go like, I'm figuring out the numbers.
Well,
Yeah.
because it goes from like, does this hit to the you rolling? Yes, it hits, but barely. It's a 13. Like,
Yeah, exactly. You
Does a
figure it
14
out.
hit you, Gerry?
For what?
EAC?
EAC? Yes, it does.
Alrighty. It is going to do. That's so funny.
And is it only me that it hits?
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine. I'm saving other party members from
Take
harm.
4 points of damage.
I'm fine with that.
As again, just this crackling energy just starts pulling you apart before disappearing again. She had to use a lot of movement to get there, so that is the end of her turn. Gerry, it is now your turn.
Okay. I feel like I'm gonna follow suit with my companions, but not before I take another shot at this thing.
Alright, do it.
So we're not full attacking because I need as much to hit as I can get. Fucking finally, an 18 to hit.
That misses.
I'm going to
It's
jam this pencil into my eyeball.
Dead
Okay.
Space 2 up in
Yeah,
here.
right.
We're gonna burn for what we did to you.
All right. That is 4 fire damage.
4 fire damage. Nice.
Except not actually.
Not actually. As again, it doesn't look like it does as much, but yeah, it's getting kind of hurt.
Emphasis on kinda.
Kind of.
Ugh.
Is that the end of your turn?
No, that'll be 5, 10,
You can, oh, that's right.
15,
Yeah, you can.
20, 25, 30. Because that's my
See.
second diagonal.
So as he runs further down the hall the tunnel to the south.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah, continuing down the southern tunnel that Ittia discovered earlier.
Alrighty. Rivet, it is now your turn. What are you doing?
I'm going to continue running.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna make this thing work for its dinner.
You better work, bitch.
You gotta work, bitch.
5.
You
10.
just need to get out and work.
Yeah.
Oh, the Kim Kardashian. Nobody
What
wants
a
to work
fucking
anymore.
shithead.
God damn. 15. What do I see in the room?
What do her
Look.
rat eyes see?
Look with your special eyes.
What do my
You
rat
see
eyes
a situation that's about to get a whole lot more interesting.
That's
Oh, boy.
No.
What do we
I
got?
don't
You
like
guys see an exceedingly large chamber, the largest so far. Well, not exceedingly. This one is larger than most of the ones you've seen already. Let me go to my page in here, because this is...
10 void zombies.
Uh,
Currently doing the Macarena in the room. They all
They're all
looking
doing
right
Fortnite
at you.
dances.
Yes, they're all doing.
They're all
yeah,
flossing.
Their
no.
their
No.
fucking models are stretching out of place because they were never built to do Fortnite dances, but they're doing them.
2 passages exit this cavern, one to the northeast and one to the northwest, of which you just entered from. An incongruous door, more akin to what one would expect to find on a space station, stands in a south wall.
Oh.
Also standing in this room are 2 void zombies.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
One of which seems familiar.
Familiar.
Oh, as in the audio
captain?
of the video log we
Only
found.
the captain.
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
Oh, we're screwed.
So they
We're so screwed.
turn, and they're like, shit! Alright.
Fuck.
Blood sacks for us to sip
Perhaps
on.
we should have held our ground.
Do you radio in what you see? Because I don't see it.
I absolutely radio in what I see.
Okay.
Alrighty, so the 2 void zombies are on the far western side of the chamber and far southern side of the chamber.
Yeah, as soon as I round that corner in the southern in this tunnel and see them in the open room, I'm on my radio comms telling everyone behind me that I'll actually go ahead and say it in character because that makes sense. I'm just going to actually just say, like, fuck! Fuck, 2 more of those things! No, 2 more of those teethy things! Tonguey bastards ahead of us. Not looking forward to getting sucked upon again.
It makes one of us.
Literally.
I'm not even gonna respond.
You're welcome. Alright, let me get their initiatives on, and they won't come in until the next round. What'd you get again, Gerry?
Me,
Okay.
I think it was
A
pretty...
13.
No, for initiative, it was like a 7. I had really bad
Yeah,
initiative.
I
It was in
have
the
it
last
written down
fight.
here.
Yeah, I had
okay.
bad initiative.
And since technically that was only my movement, I can attack, so...
Oh, but luckily these guys are affected by physical things,
Yeah.
so...
Yeah, I'm gonna
That's
say,
good.
like...
Or are they?
these ones suddenly are not.
I
So
riot.
suddenly phasing out of reality.
Yeah.
Jerry
I
leaves
will
reality.
actively cry.
Okay,
Literally shitting and crying.
for continuity's sake, I would have my pistol out.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to continue using my pistol. I'm going to point and fire at the void zombie that I can instantly see in front of me.
Alright, so
On the far side of this open room.
the far western void.
Hey.
There we
Oh,
go.
that'll
Go.
do it!
Fuck yourself, you bitch! That is a, that's a 23 to
Wait,
hit.
you haven't used your movement this turn. Oh, it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
I
should've-
ran down the
Oh,
hall.
you did. Okay, yeah. Never mind then.
But that's a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
I gotta find me. Oh, here's
Go
your die.
piss, girl.
Here's your die.
Thank you.
I gotta find a D8 here.
A D4?
Oh, it is my azimuth laser pistol. No, I've got one right here. I'm gonna use my skull D4.
Yo, yeah.
I'm gonna drop it on the floor. No, I'm not. Hey, okay, that's 4
4.
fire damage.
For a terrified moment, I thought I forgot to hit record earlier because I looked over and I didn't see it move at first. So I was like, "Fudge!"
I was like, no.
Except I didn't say fudge. I said fucking titty sprinkles. Okay, how much damage?
4.
Sneaky
4
sprinkles.
damage.
4 fire
Hate
damage.
that.
Alrighty, so yeah, this thing gets hit, and definitely notices you now if it didn't see you before.
Rivet's become very comfortable with throwing guns around. Especially in this mission that's all been creatures.
Anyway, I started blasting.
Yeah,
when it
literally.
was a human man with thoughts and feelings and dreams, and she cracked his knee apart with her baton, that was a crisis. This time, it's not.
Literally.
She is driven by her most base instinctual fear
Of zombies and ghosts.
of zombies and ghosts, and I died. This thing should not be. It should not
I am
exist.
here to shoot ass and chew space gum, and I'm all out of space gum.
Yeah.
Already, that is the end of your turn. Temper is now your turn. You've been alerted to void zombies ahead, drift dead behind. What do you do?
Can I move? I can't move past them, can I? We're kind of.
Yeah,
Yes,
bothered.
you can.
Oh, I can?
You can move through friendlies
Okay.
as if it were normal terrain.
I would like to move up.
So it'd be 5.
So she can occupy the same space as other people. Does that mean I could occupy her space as well?
Or
Or do you have to actively occupy my space? If that makes any sense.
Oh yes, I can occupy ally space without taking penalties.
Okay. So then I would assume that kind of extends to you as well.
Okay.
Since
So
you're...
if you want to stay in this space,
Yeah, I would like
can
to
just put you on the
stand
side.
rat buddy to rat buddy, even though I'm still very salty that she hit me earlier.
I didn't hit you.
Tried to hit me.
I was gonna say, just
Yeah.
because
We'll
you
talk later.
You hurt my feelings. You may have not hurt me physically, but you hurt my feelings. But I need to stand here. I'm going to.
Shut the fuck up!
We'll talk later. I'm going to.
I don't care about your feelings right now.
I'm going to skip shot pistol.
All right.
Because
Which
I'm
one?
still holding it.
The one directly ahead?
Yes.
All right, you're going to again shoot the one on the far western side of the chamber.
Yes.
Go ahead and try.
If this dice fails me again, I'm throwing it.
What'd you get?
It's done for the day.
What'd you get?
I
Total.
got a.
What was on the die?
It's a 5.
So
plus
11?
11. Yeah, I got an 11.
That might actually hit. Give me 1 second.
11
It still
KAC?
failed me. It should have rolled better.
I don't remember what their...
Yes, it was
Where the frick are their
KAC.
stats? Why is it all the way at the
I
back?
know GM.
Oh, KAC?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, then yeah, that unfortunately misses.
It's
Uh,
it's
So,
intentional.
yeah, it's just a little bit too far. You've got the stress of someone yelling in your ear while you're upset at them. Sharing a space with someone you're upset with right now. It's a whole of you. So, that means it is now Ittia's turn. Ittia, what are you doing?
I'm going to keep shooting at the Drift Death. Is that what it's?
Drift dead.
Drift Dead. I'm going to keep shooting at the Drift Dead.
Go ahead and try.
I don't see what this one... Anyway, oh, you're pointing at where it was. I was like, where did it go?
Sorry, I was looking at the art.
Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna try and shoot it.
Alrighty. Do it.
That is a 17 to hit.
17, yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Woo!
Damage. Sweet damage.
Something.
3 damage.
Oh.
Magically fire.
Alrighty.
Nickel and dime this thing.
Indeed.
Again, it is taking hits a little bits at a time, but it's getting there. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, I'm just gonna try and keep this thing distracted while they take care of the void zombies, cause...
Alright. You guys hear over your radio, again, that crackling, a high-pitched, screeching voice just go, "You can't run!" As it, rushes at your ass.
Whose ass?
My
At
ass.
Ittia's ass.
Alright.
It has enough movement speed to get there. That's why earlier I said, I was like, oh shoot, it has enough. I forgot, it has a fly speed of 60.
Jesus.
So it has plenty of movement to get around.
Yeah.
Okay. That being said, it is now going to attempt to slash you with its claws. Ooh, that was not great. 13.
You had my hopes up.
EAC.
Why is it E? Oh yeah, cause okay.
Because they're incorporeal, so all their attacks count as...
But yeah,
EAC.
no, that hit me.
Alrighty. In that case, that is going to be... You know what's funny? Is their claws do more damage than that drift attack does.
Yeah. So I've noticed.
Okay, it got minimum. You take 5 points of slashing damage.
That's minimum. Okay.
Ouch. That's rough.
But that is going to end its turn. Gerry, it's now your turn.
Okay, so we're gonna pull out the semi-auto pistol and take aim at this boy with a regular attack.
Western
Yeah, the
void zombie.
western, the one that they've already shot
Yes.
a couple of times.
Yeah.
So I swear to God, that's an 11. Fuck me.
On the kinetic, right?
Yes.
Okay, unfortunately that does not hit. As you're trying to shoot over the 2 short stacks in front of you and coming around the corner, just too much going on.
Alright, and that was the last round in the mag, so I'm gonna have to use my movement action to reload
Alright, you do
the
it.
gun.
The first, I think, reload of the game.
Yeah.
Alright, that means it is back to the top. Rivet, it is now your turn, and now the void zombies are thrown into the initiative.
Great.
Shite.
So, Rivet, it is now your turn.
Yep. All right. What is the What is the action to swap weapons? Is it part of movement?
I believe that is a movement action. Let me see.
Action?
Yes, draw or sheath a weapon. So yeah,
That's fine. Because I'm dealing with the void zombies in front of me, I'm gonna use my movement action to swap to acid dart rifle, pull that off of my back because I could get a little bit more damage squeezed out if I do that. I'm going to concentrate my fire again on the void zombie directly in front of me. Well, let me think for a second. I might actually... Yes, I'm going to concentrate fire on the void zombie we're already shooting at, because if we get one dead, then that's one fewer attack. Hey.
Woo! That's gonna do it.
Alright, that is a 24 to hit.
alright, yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay,
Sweet.
let me drag a d8 out of my magical bag of disappointments. Where are you?
What an oxymoron.
Magical bag.
Yeah, you're a moron,
disappointments.
Sam. And you breathe oxygen.
I know that. Alright, these raven skull dice seem to be doing wonders. Let's go for it.
She says...
I say as I roll minimum.
2.
2 damage.
Okay. Yeah, it hits, and
It's a hit.
it's getting acid all up in it. Unfortunately, it wasn't as much as you'd like, as you're quickly trying to switch weapons, so it just kind of grazes it. But it still hits.
Alright.
That means it is on to Temper. Temper, what are you doing?
Okay. So I am going to shoot again at the one in front of me.
All right.
Okay. That's a 20.
That hits. Roll your damage.
I got 2.
2 damage.
Oh.
Yeah,
Dang.
still hits though. So this thing is getting hurt. It's full disclosure, it now has less health than the Drift Dead does at this point.
That's not saying much.
That being said, is that the end of your turn?
That would be the end of my turn.
Alrighty. Ittia, it is now your turn.
I'm gonna shoot at it, so like it's gonna get that attack of opportunity. I don't have any melee capability. Like I should have gotten some sort of quarterstaff or something, but I never did.
Well,
So
now you guys know.
nope. Now
For the
now
future.
for the future, if we survive,
Yeah.
that's a 10.
Unfortunately, that misses.
Wow.
But good news, it also misses its attack.
Whew! Is it gonna get a second attack of opportunity if I move?
No, because the
No.
attack
Because it
of
already used
opportunity
it.
is a reaction.
That's what I was
Re-
double checking.
It only gets one
You
per
only-
round.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go. How high is the roof?
In the hallway, 15.
Oh, okay.
So you'd have
How
to
high
move.
is it in the room?
30.
Okay.
So I guess you could technically use a diagonal down movement
Mm-hmm.
and still move 5, I guess.
Yeah. So I'm going beneath him,
Alright.
and then kind of like going towards the center of the room.
He's popping back out into the room.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm trying to like fly beneath him and go out into the center of the room. Still trying to like basically keep him away from them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm praying that you guys are coming back to me after this, but I just figured we don't want to be like flanked by these enemies. So,
You're right. You're correct.
So if I die here, I died attempting to be a hero.
Oh God, I hope we.
Yeah,
don't.
I
Wow, wouldn't
really
this
hope.
podcast be real interesting if we all just
Died, gone but not forgotten.
Oh yeah, I would love that. It's like,
I'm
oh
gonna have
man,
to
we
really think of some
oh
shit.
man, we just now put out the character art and we have a death.
Fucking
We
Christ.
just slap some mustaches on all of the art and come back.
Alright, well, it is her turn. So she is going to...
Who?
This thing here.
The Drift Dead.
The Drift
Oh,
Dead. It is
she's
her turn.
a
It is
lady.
she.
Whoa.
Dude, looks like
Chris-
a lady.
Chris has this bad habit of using
They.
nebulous pronouns for every single thing we come across.
Look at that thing! Look at this thing and tell me its gender at a glance.
I'm not saying for this specific, but we have
Yes,
run
we
into
have run into this,
humanoid
yes.
creatures where you describe them all as they, and I'm trying to be like respectful.
No, I get you. No, 100%
So I'm like-
is a narrative problem on my
No,
part.
it's
and I
okay.
do apologize.
No, it's okay.
So,
Sorry,
yes.
you've been using they. Okay, now okay.
It does appear to be feminine in nature.
That's I mean whatever. That's fine.
So, Brain, what was I doing? Oh, they are going to try and drift rip your ass. She is going to try and drift rip.
It's a fucking it. It's a monster.
It's a
a
ghost.
It's a
bit my tongue.
It is going to-
incorporeal drift being. Like, does it need a gender? Like,
It's gonna drift rip
it's
ass.
a monster that's gonna kill us. I'm
Fair enough.
like,
That's a 17 to hit.
So it is.
You take 4 points of damage.
All right.
He still has stamina left.
Yup.
I didn't hear no bell.
I didn't hear no
I
bell.
didn't hear no bell. That is going to end her turn.
Oh, okay.
That being said, it is now one of the Void Zombies' turn. In
Alright.
fact, it is the Void Zombie who has been taking a fucking beating up until this point and looks unhappy. They are the rather familiar-looking one who is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. They have just enough to get
Oh.
in range.
Great.
It's fine. All it's gonna do is like,
Lick us.
I feel like a car in a candy store.
you know what's great though?
I'm sorry, what?
Knowing what we know about
Right.
Akata, if
Oh, they
these
have
void
40
zombies,
feet, actually.
these void zombies are up and walking around, it means they haven't vomited their Akata
Yeah.
yet. Which means if we kill them, we're cutting it off.
All right. So it is
Cutting
going
off the head of the snake.
to
Yep.
do a little attack. I call it a space jam because it's going to slam.
Ugh.
As it runs up, that is a.
Who's it attacking? It's
Which one of the?
It has.
we're
two
technically
options.
occupying the same space.
Yeah. I'll go with Rivet. I feel
Yeah.
like makes more sense.
Sure.
So that is a 15 hit.
And what is that?
KAC.
It won't hit.
Actually, it
motherfucker.
misses.
Nice.
Actually,
Yeah,
fucking
it
misses.
tries to like run up and like slam into you, but you just kind of sidestep it a little bit, and it kind of trips up over
Oh
itself.
man.
Because it's taller than me, it doesn't
Mhm.
understand. Like, you know how low you have to get to tackle
Yeah.
a 3-foot tall creature? Like, you have to get real
You gotta
low.
get
It
some
looks real
gotta
confused when it
squat.
doesn't make contact.
You gotta basically like limbo forward.
Yeah.
Do the like baseball slide into your kneecap. Safe. That being said, that's the end of its turn, Gerry.
Okay.
It's now your turn.
Okay, Gerry sees this thing coming up. Gonna take that gat, turn it sideways.
But the sideways
Why did you
gat.
sound like you're about to go into your fucking syndrome rant?
Oh, wow, okay.
You had a vocal inflection that you take on whenever you do this.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he's gonna take the gat, turn it sideways, and full attack this thing and try and kill it.
Do it.
Just to get rid of it.
Not the gat.
Damn it, that's an 8.
Don't
Come
hit.
on.
16!
All right. That hits. Roll your damage and maybe switch to a different die.
5 piercing damage.
Okay.
To the dome.
That thing is bloodied.
Okay, and that's a full action, so that's my turn.
Alrighty, that means it is the other Void Zombie's turn to the south. It is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30,
Gross.
35. So it's a little cramped, but it is going to try and into you there, Temper. It is going to, you see its long, undulating tongue waving into 0G, just immediately stiffen as it tries to suck out your
Gross.
blood.
God, it's Silent Hill.
That is going to be a
Everything
15
begins.
to hit.
And that's what?
KAC.
Does not hit.
All right.
Hey!
Nice. So yeah, again, it's trying to scramble around its companion, so it can't really get a good angle on you, especially since again you guys are so small. So yeah, just not working. It happens to the best of us. It just sometimes you just can't perform. Rivet, it's now your turn.
You're correct.
Damn.
I swear this has never happened before.
This is the first time it ever happened.
Sorry, no, baby, I promise. Like I'm in you,
No,
babe.
it's not you, it's me. I'm just under a lot of stress at work right now.
All right.
They're just like elbow checking each other. Like,
Balls Jack.
checking each other.
Fact help.
Yeah, they're the football players from Revenge of the Nerds. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Okay.
I hope someone doesn't put on a Darth Vader mask and attempt to have sex with my significant other.
Oh boy.
Get ready, Void Zombie,
ready,
because
Void
I've
Zombie.
got my Darth Vader helmet.
No!
you mean his widow?
Oh yeah.
Got him.
I'm gonna find his widow.
I'm gonna fuck your wife.
I'm gonna fuck your wife. I'm gonna do psychic damage to this Void Zombie. Yeah. No, I'm kidding. All right. So if I fire with my acid dart rifle, it could get an opportunity attack, right?
Mhm.
Because I'm firing into
Indeed. And
tactical baton.
actually,
It is. What?
two of them can, because they're both within range of me.
Yeah.
Oh, tactical baton. It is.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. Since you wish for melee sparring, we shall melee spar.
I don't want to make this.
Hey. That's a
17 on the die.
yeah.
That hit.
22.
Yeah, that's a 22.
So D4.
That also hits. Roll your damage.
I put my D4 away.
You fool.
I know.
You shouldn't put your dice away. D4. You're done with them.
Thank you all for joining. This has been.
All right, that's 4 bludgeoning damage.
To the one you've been hitting.
Yes,
Alrighty.
directly in front of me.
This bitch is critically injured.
I'm swinging for the leg.
Alrighty.
Plus
Sweep
his
the leg.
kneecaps.
Yes, sweep the leg.
Like a bunch of
Sweep the leg.
those street orphans that are just trying to steal from people. Just run them, kneecap, wallet, run.
Looking at this thing has really spindly limbs. I mean, that kneecap does not look well
You
supported
just
by
pop
any
it on
muscle.
the hand. Pop, pop.
Yeah, I'm swinging for that joint.
Alrighty, that is the end of your turn. Temper is your turn.
So we cannot fire small arms in this close of distance without
You
taking.
can, without
dis-
you'll take an opportunity attack.
Okay,
But
that's what I. Okay. So then I guess seeing that you moved into melee, she will also move in. I will also move into melee.
Okay.
So I whip out my electric prod.
all right,
Nice.
Whack it.
prod this thing. About to get a real shocker. Am I right, folks?
13.
KAC. Well, yeah, because that's a melee, so that's inherently
Yeah.
KAC, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Usually. But if
But it's
you're-
also
if you're-
Yeah, that one does
also
pure-
electric.
Yeah, that's true. So I think that is EAC actually.
Oh, okay.
So that beats it then.
So then.
Because I think that's what I've also been using for the other. I think I used EAC for the last time we did this too.
Yeah, I think if it's purely a physical damage type, it's KAC.
Yeah.
Hey.
It's 4 damage.
Wait,
to-
4 or
no,
5?
Which one?
4. I don't have a +1.
Oh.
How do you not have a +1?
I don't know. I just don't have a +1.
Is it a basic melee weapon?
Yes.
Then you should have weapon proficiency because I believe you
Well,
get
double
most
check because it
classes get proficiency with. Okay, so you're a operative.
Well,
Yes.
check the weapon itself. The stun button. Check
I
it
will.
first.
I will do that. I have that saved already.
Yeah, I will check the operative thing.
Okay, which one were you hitting though?
The one, I guess, directly in front. I can't tell
Okay.
which piece I am. I don't know what my back.
Okay.
color
You're
is.
here,
Okay,
You're-
the one directly in front of me,
Mhm.
please.
so that's the one we've been hitting. Because if we're occupying the same space, this creature is at a diagonal to us.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. So, all right, then we'll say you're attacking the same one you've been attacking.
Yes.
In which case, don't bother. That bitch dead.
All right.
As-
Yeah, you would have a weapon proficiency with basic melee weapons.
Okay.
So if it is a basic melee weapon, then you get a +1 to
Okay.
that.
Can I have your pencil then?
Yes.
I guess I should have had someone check over my character
No,
sheet.
you're good.
You're good.
It happens.
It doth happen.
I thought it might be something since it
So-
appears to be purely energy based. I thought it might not add anything.
Mm.
Cool. Okay.
Because, yeah, if it hits, then it shows.
So I killed it.
Yeah. So yeah, this thing as it like curls in on itself and then falls to the... Well, it doesn't fall. It just kind of floats there. But still. Floating dead thing with its tongue.
Just like push it
Yeah,
away.
it has ragdoll physics. The jiggle bones and the
push
tongue.
it with the...
Yeah, you push it away with the rod as it just floats away. The fucking Gmod noise whenever you like hit a ragdoll against a wall.
And then
the arms slapping a wall.
No, it's like in any of those games, the tongue is now going through the wall because it's caught something across the map.
And it just clips in and out of the.
Yeah.
What were you saying? Temper.
it would get the other one would get an attack of opportunity if I decided to move. Correct.
If you
Not-
moved out of its range.
So if you moved around it...
If you stayed anywhere in here, it would not. It's when you exit that it gets an opportunity attack.
Okay, I'm going to stay where I am then.
Alright.
Because my plan did not work correctly.
Alrighty. Ittia, it is now your turn.
I'm going to see if I can take a full attack action against this thing
Alright, do
and hope that it works. That was a miss with 5. And that is a nat 20.
God damn, I was about to say, dude, just stop using the tower.
Oh,
Alright, hold on.
I swapped dice.
That is the tower. Disaster.
So you got a nat
Oh yeah,
20,
the tarot card.
I need to get back
with-
into tarot.
That's KAC?
With the energy or
the
the
laser
azimuth,
pistol,
laser
it's
pistol,
EAC.
Okay, so
CAC.
that is enough to actually get critical damage. So you are good.
Nice. So I believe it is
1d4 burn.
burn. I was about to say because I feel like actually I need to look up what. Do you know what critical hits do? Because I know that they're
I gotta
different in Starfinder.
That's what I was gonna go double check because it is different. So what it is that a critical hit is only if you get a nat 20, it's guaranteed hit, but not double damage.
Mhm.
You have to get above a certain amount in order for it to count as double damage, which is what I was going to just go double check real quick.
Ittia really
Page
just raw
245.
dog in
That
this.
says you
Drifted.
roll your damage twice, each time with all your usual bonuses and including any additional damage from special abilities, and then add the rolls together. Some weapons inflict a special effect on a target of a critical hit in addition to dealing double damage.
Oh, so I do get 3d4.
So I believe, you get 2d4 as part of the critical itself,
Mhm.
and then I believe that has a 1d4 burn effect.
Yep.
So on page 182...
Oh, which then it's on fire.
Yeah, I believe it's now on fire. Yeah, the target gains the burning condition, but that will be up to GM as to whether or not that remains because we are in the vacuum of space.
Oh yeah. It is also magical fire.
But basically what burning does is as long as you have the condition at the start of each turn or each round before you take any actions, you take the listed amount of damage as fire, which is a D4. And at the end of each round you're burning, you can attempt a reflex saving throw to remove the condition. DC equal to 10 plus the amount of fire damage you took this round.
Okay. Because it is magical, I will allow it to persist.
All right.
So go ahead and roll your damage.
And I'm gonna go ahead and say the red one is the fire damage
Okay.
out of the 3.
Aren't they all fire damage?
Yeah, they're
Well,
all.
the burn.
Oh, the burn. Okay.
So that is 7.
7.
Oh wait, and I get the plus to each one as
Yep.
each of the
Each
2.
Mm-hmm.
I believe
So
it says
you double that as well.
Yeah, because I believe it says each die you get a bonus
Yes.
Yeah.
So that is 9.
9
damage. Okay, still. This thing is bloody.
Oh my god.
That's rough.
Whew.
However, it is also burning. As well, the only one who can see it is Ittia. As you
Mhm.
see the magical flames start to spread across its tattered jumpsuit and hair, now catching fire.
On the bright side, I don't think it's going after you guys.
It's definitely not.
Oh, it's pissed.
Okay, is that the end of your turn?
Yep, that was a full attack action.
Okay, top of the round, or not top of the round. Its turn at the beginning. It takes its burn damage.
Do I have to re-roll, or are we going with the burn dice?
I'll do it either way, but I like re-rolling it every time. But if you want to keep the same one every time, that's fine.
it's a D4.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But my rule for that is if you want to do that, I will let you change it at any point. However, once you start rolling, you can't decide, oh, I'm keeping this.
Right.
Like, you can either keep the top one or continue rolling.
Okay. In that case, it took 2 fire damage.
Alrighty.
Which means it's DC 12 to put itself out.
And that makes that save, I believe, at the end of the round.
Yes.
Okay. Well, it is its turn. It's gonna rip your ass. Alright.
So it's flying towards me to do so, or it's doing... Oh, the drift rip. Okay.
Drift rip.
Oh,
that was garbage.
At the end of the round. Okay.
Oh,
good.
okay.
So once we reach the end of initiative.
9.
Finally, I don't get hit.
Okay, it's so distracted with the fire that its attack is way off base. Just a little bit too far beyond
Real
you.
good.
That is the end of its turn. Oh, wait, no. I remember.
I've been forgetting to use its legendary resistances.
How dare you?
It disappears into the wall.
Actually, how dare you? How dare you use a monster the way it's intended to be
I
used?
know.
How dare you, monster?
I wonder what it's going to do now. Ooh. Okay.
Fuck off to eat shit-a-stan? I sure hope so.
Okay, just checking my battery on my laptop. I should have probably plugged it in, but it's what if. Okay, that means it is on to... Well, that one's dead. So, Gerry, it's your turn.
Okay, Gerry will move forward 10 feet into the cave. Actually, no, he'll move 15 and 20 around, basically pulling a full circle around this thing. Tokyo drifting around.
I was about to say.
Just Tokyo drifting around to its backside.
When you were going around it, you grabbed its arm to pull yourself.
To pull myself around.
In your
drift.
and then, you Akaton drifted.
To pull myself
and you're
around.
now standing sideways
Akaton
against
drift,
the wall.
I love that. And then just with the free arm, pull out the club and go to just whack it in the neck.
Alright, whack that bitch.
Come on, baby.
I love this idea of all of us.
That is a 16 to hit.
We all have our clubs out. We're just beating it to death.
That is a 16.
Not I am
Alright.
shocking
That
them
hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
with a kettle prod.
3 bludgeoning.
Okay. So, yeah. You bonk it over the head and it does the, like, shaky rattling thing.
Did the little birds appear?
No.
Aww.
They're little, like, they're these little, like,
They're little
blue
akata
starfish. Yeah, they're little
that are
akata.
running.
There you go.
They
They're
run
running
around.
akatas.
I was gonna make the joke that, like, yeah, the birds appear and they immediately go.
They die. I was
They
gonna
just-
call it one of these things. But
Whoa.
They're called skyfishers, but...
Cute.
Wild.
I want one.
Okay,
Hate
so
the
I
size of that card.
so I did
I want to ride on
did
it.
an Akaton drift around and whacked it in the neck.
Don't the ends of that look like penises?
They look awful.
Yeah,
That's
this is
what
a
they do.
very phallic series.
It is.
It really is.
Okay. Is that it for you, Gerry?
Yes.
All right. That means it is on to their turn. They're gonna go.
Which?
It is on to
The
the void
yellow-
zombie
Oh,
turn.
okay.
The
Sorry.
one left.
It is the last remaining void zombie that you have seen. And it's going to turn around and go, no, and try and hit you in the face.
All right, come on, let's go.
Do we just
Gerry.
see it like mouthing these words?
Oh, I'm just making that
Oh,
up.
okay.
Yeah.
We're just like, quit
You know what? No,
mumbling.
I'm
I
not.
can't understand you.
It mouths the word no in the vacuum of space. Does the little like finger waggle
Does the
with
not
its big long
and then
claw.
punches you.
does the not in my house?
Not in my house. It attempts to taste your blood, and it got a nat 1. So
Nice.
it tries to turn around too quickly, and slips in the dust, and is now just kind of free floating. Just like,
Oh, time for it's pinata time. It's pinata time. Let's go.
Let me see.
Just whacking this
Rivet's
thing.
going a little feral.
Yeah, it is now prone, which means it gets a -4 to its melee attacks and a -4 penalty against melee attacks,
Wow.
but increased AC against ranged attacks.
Oh, great. Well, it's a good thing. We are now all lit. It's literally it's
pinata
the
time.
It's pinata time, or it's the scene from Kung Pao where
Oh yeah.
he
Yes.
hires all the guys with the batons to beat him, and he's like, "I'm gonna throw you dramatically off my body and like dodge all your
And
attacks."
don't
Yes.
stop
And don't stop until I give the signal, and they proceed to beat the shit out of him.
until he's
And he's
unresponsive.
unresponsive on the ground, and they're like, should we stop? And they're like, well, he didn't give the signal. Okay, so they just keep whacking on him with these poles.
Amazing.
I'm also
That
reminded of.
movie is awful, but
Oh, it's
amazing.
No,
so
it's
good.
incredible.
I'm also reminded of the rejected cartoons where it's the sign that's like silly hats only.
Oh yeah,
And
they
then the guy
beat
that
the
walks
shit
in
out
with a
of the
serious
guy.
hat, and then it cuts to
Yes.
them beating him with baseball bats. Just taking turns whacking him in the
We're
stomach.
just curb stomping this.
Speaking of beating the shit out of people, back to the top, it's Rivet.
Oh, here we fucking go.
Speaking of.
All right, go ahead.
Combat baton. Actually, the first thing I'm gonna do, combat tracking onto it.
Alright,
Use
you
my
do it.
move action because yeah, I'm within 5 feet. I can
Yeah.
Alright,
still
you
attack.
do it.
All right, so that means I get a +1 to hit.
17 on the die.
No need. 17 on the die.
23 to hit.
Alright.
Yep.
Yo.
Yeah, that hits.
Tactical baton.
Pull out that baton, baby.
Okay.
Hey, damage is damage.
Damage is damage. That's 2 bludgeoning damage.
All right. Yeah, you give it a good old whack-a-rooney. It doesn't look heavy about that, but it's still just kind of like floating, like.
I've changed its trajectory. Like when I hit it, it's now spinning in a new direction.
We're just pinballing it off of each other.
We're playing Pong.
You're like, you see it's just like full on spinning like a top, and all you see is the tongue like whirling around, like.
Yeah. Absolutely. Okay, that's my turn.
All right, Temper, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm going to pull out my electric prod
All right.
and try to hit it. 21.
That hits.
Damn.
Roll your damage.
Okay. Oh, I just broke my dice.
Oh
no.
Was that the glass one?
It rolled a 4 though.
Oh, well, I mean,
Damn.
its sacrifice was not
Fallen.
immediately.
Pour one out for the fallen soldier.
It was my brand new ducky dice.
Oh, so
No.
sorry.
I
that
guess it
sucks.
wasn't a lucky ducky.
Oh, big set. How much damage?
It rolled 4
So 5.
plus 5. So
Oh,
it's plus 1 is 5.
5 damage.
Okay.
I can glue it, it's
Uh,
okay.
Yeah.
This thing is close enough to bloodied.
Alright.
Yeah, you you jam it with the prod and it momentarily stops and does the like cartoon like zzz, as you see its skeleton and shit.
Yeah,
and it
yeah.
goes back to
And its
spinning.
hair is all sticking out. Well, it
Perfect.
has no hair, but
Its tongue is like super shriveled up.
yeah. Its
Its
tongue is in a zigzag.
Oh,
It's like a lightning bolt.
Yeah.
so that was the end of the round. It the drift dead
Has to make
the reflex save.
It certainly does.
Okay. I was letting you know in case you didn't roll it already.
I very much did.
And
You don't know.
Yeah,
Okay.
we don't
guess
know,
we will
and
find
neither does
out.
he because he's about to roll it.
No,
but-
I'm not. Shut up, nerd.
oh, that's right. It's not in the room
Yeah.
with you anymore. That's okay.
Maybe it's not on fire anymore. Maybe it is.
Do you remember the?
Well, if this thing
I
stops
do.
being a
Okay.
pussy
It just
and
pops
actually
up like
comes and fights
Ghost
us,
Rider, just.
yeah, actively staying on
That
fire for
movie
the
was
aesthetic.
great. I don't care what anyone says.
Oh, the Nick Cage one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one?
You know, I've never seen it.
Oh,
It's
Ghost
great.
Rider?
I enjoyed
It's
it.
been a long time since I've seen
I
it.
enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. Ittia, it is now your
Oh,
turn.
it's certainly fun.
All right. So, I am going to basically just kind of like float up a little bit and a little more towards the center of the room as I wait for this thing to show up, and then I'm going to ready a blaster.
All right. You do it. Speaking of which, it is now their turn. As she, yes.
You just
Or it,
Emerges.
whatever. Whichever.
From
the
the
drift
middle
out.
Oh,
of
you've
this-
gotta be kidding
I'm
me.
fucking with you. Actually, it is singularly focused on you right now. It is
Good.
pissed the fuck off as it just fucking drops from the ceiling. If it had legs, it would be attempting to drop kick you right now. Instead, it's going to try and slash you with its claws. Just fucking.
Just
Dark.
like
This is how you.
a Dark
This is how
Souls
you
plunging
kill
attack.
I was gonna say Toon Link at the end of fucking Wind Waker
Oh,
on
yeah.
Ganondorf's
Like,
ass.
Is it still on fire?
It does not appear to be. No.
Ah, damn.
Like you're plunging attacking the asylum demon.
Yeah.
However, let's see if it.
Big
Oh,
ass.
first off, your thing does go first. So go ahead.
That is a 17.
That hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Hell yeah.
4 damage.
Hey, that's solid.
All right,
Damage
it
is
is
damage.
getting there.
We take damage around here.
Now, we certainly
Yes,
do.
we do.
You do.
Yes, I do!
Oh my god! He got a fucking 10.
Oh,
Oh wait, I'm sorry, wrong stat block.
No.
9. Or no, I'm sorry, 12.
too
Damn
late!
it.
10! No,
That was exactly what
No,
it
take
needed.
backsies.
I was looking at the wrong thing.
Damn it.
Unfortunately, a 12 does hit me.
Okay.
Oh, wait, to attack you? Oh, I thought it was for the fire.
Oh, no.
Oh,
He rolled that without us seeing because we didn't see it.
got it. But you see it now.
And it's not on fire.
Oh, I missed that part.
Take 8 points of slashing damage.
You got it.
Oh, that's rough.
It is now into my hit points.
You will perish.
Right.
Yeah, we gotta hurry up and kill this thing.
That's all you guys hear, by the way,
Yeah.
from the comms.
Okay.
That's unnerving.
This needs to stop.
And Ittia responds, "Not if you perish first again."
Bring it on, bitch.
Yeah. Ittia with the chair.
Oh, shit, okay. It is now her turn. She is going to run up and she's going to attempt to claw your face. Give me 1 hot second. As she is flying at your face hole, you hear a noise on your comms. Go.
Aid the tall ones.
Yes!
No way!
Yes!
No way!
You see a fucking makeshift laser being yeeted past your head and hits her in the fucking face.
No way!
Yes!
Before detonating. You see a fucking goblin fucking running past you. Let me see how much damage does that do. Not a whole lot.
I do genuinely have a plan if this doesn't kill it.
Okay.
Because I know this will bring it low enough for my plan to work.
Oh wait, it does different damage if it explodes.
If what explodes?
The makeshift laser that he
Oh.
Yeeted at
They
you.
just
threw
Oh.
the gun.
cobbled
I see.
together
I see, I
pistol,
see.
like a laser.
Okay. That is going to be not a lot, but still, it is enough to stop it temporarily as it gets an explosion to the face hole. It does take a oh wait, no. That's pure. Okay, so no, it just distracts it. It doesn't take damage.
Okay.
The goblin says the goblin runs up and says,
Here to help.
Oh my god.
Oh my no.
Oh yes.
Got lonely on ship.
Babies, no! It's so bad here. It's so bad here. Why are you here?
I like how none of us see the goblin. just Ittia.
Yes, that's right.
No, but that was
Oh,
over
that was
That
on
was
the
over the
comms.
So we
so
just
we heard
just
it.
hear it.
here.
okay. That is the end of his turn. Gerry, it's your turn.
Okay, again, not doing full attacks, just trying to kill this thing as soon as possible. Okay, 19 on the die. That's a 24.
That hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
4 bludgeoning.
That bitch dead. As again, knock that thing's head off. Or however you want
Actually,
to do it.
I realized I rolled the wrong thing. Actually, no, I still have my club. Never mind.
I would have to use my movement since I was prone to right myself in a similar way and just fuck you and just club it in the head.
Yeah, you smash its head in.
Okay.
And it just goes floating off. That thing is dead.
So unfortunately, because I had to use my movement to right myself and I attacked, I can't move back to help Ittia. That has to be the end of my turn, unfortunately.
Alrighty, that means it's back to the top. Rivet, it is your turn. Both the void zombies are dead, and you heard a screeching, albeit familiar voice.
Okay. So, where I'm currently standing, I know that Ittia has been battling this Drift Dead alone. So I'm going to start running back through the tunnel behind me.
Alright.
Yeah.
That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I end up at the mouth of this tunnel. I'm now back in a previous room.
It is floating midair, so you are not within range.
You're not within
That's
my
fine.
melee range.
Okay, but I am now behind this creature, and I am going to sling and actually, because I looked it up, because I have a BAB of 2, it's 1 or higher, I can sheath a weapon and move as a single action.
Cool. Alright.
We have a BAB of 2?
To know.
My BAB is 2.
Oh, duh.
So
Sorry, you're right.
So is mine. So that's
Okay,
yeah,
good
cool.
to know.
That's, I believe it's a racial thing.
For some reason I was thinking, it's a class thing,
Or
but
a class
I
thing.
was thinking it was 1 for some reason, but you're correct.
No, it's if you have a BAB
Of at
of
least
1 or
one,
higher, which
yeah.
is your base attack bonus for listeners.
Yep.
Oh.
Of 1 or higher, you can, because typically you have to use your move action to sheath and like trade weapons. If you have 1 or higher, you can combine your move. You can move your full move, and trade weapons as a single move action.
Nice.
You can do them simultaneously. So as I'm running down this tunnel, I'm trading back out to the laser pistol because I know that's the only thing. Sometimes violence is the only language these things understand. Pulling the laser pistol back out, and I am going to fire as soon as I see this drift dead, whatever, floating in midair, and I'm going to fire at it.
At this point, if you hit it, I'll be happy. If you kill it, I'm going to be a little upset.
Roll to hit.
Alright, that is an 11 plus 5, that's a 16.
Alright. That should hit either way, so yep, you're good.
Cool. It's a d4 plus 1 fire damage. That's 4 fire damage.
Okay. So, yeah, you come in, give it a little bit of a shot. It's still standing, though. It looks, you see that its form starts to, like, glitch and fizzle a little bit, but it is still there. It lets out a screech that sounds like it slowly gets more and more high-pitched, like a computer that is messing up in a way. Burning out.
Sounds like dial-up internet.
Yeah, exactly. Sounds like a dial-up modem. Alright, Timber, it's your turn.
Okay.
Somebody used the phone while I was online, damn it.
So I am going to...
Yeah.
I guess because I don't know what's down the other end of this hall, but I know that these people need help, so I will run down the hall.
So moving back 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And you want to occupy the same space?
Sure.
30 feet will get her.
Yeah,
into
30
the same
feet to be the
place.
same
Okay,
space.
and I have a BAB of 2 as well, so
Correct.
I can switch the same, so I'm gonna give it one more shot. I believe in my polarity wire thing that I have that much. I'm gonna try to hit it with it.
Alright. Go ahead and try.
Alright. I got a 10.
That does not hit, unfortunately. As you are trying to do something in a way it's not as... Because you're trying to stop it at a certain point, essentially. Which is why, and the only reason I'm allowing it. But unfortunately, it doesn't get as far as you need it to. So that is the end of your turn?
Yes.
Ittia, it is now your turn.
All right. I actually do what?
Go ahead.
Oh, I actually do have a quick question. Would I be able to cast a spell while doing the defensive? No, because that's a full attack. Well,
A full action.
yeah, it's a full action. Because it's the defensive attack that I did but it's listed as a full action. Would I count the spell as my attack?
Let me just double check it.
You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna say that doesn't, because the spell itself takes a standard action, is what it says. So.
I'm attacking. So, yeah,
Or does that mean that you cast the spell, but you're defensive and you can't move?
So casting a spell is a standard action. You're attacking using that. So yeah, you can use fight defensively. I don't see why it wouldn't.
Okay. So I'm going to use fight defensively to get that +2 to AC. But the spell that I'm going to use is flavor texted as Shooting Star.
All right.
But it is Magic Missile.
Nice.
Which has that automatic hit functionality. So like.
Oh man.
Oh God.
And it also does force damage, does it not?
Mm-hmm. Magical force damage.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Which, that doesn't make me sound happy. Or.
It should, but maybe also shouldn't. Here, you go ahead. Go
Okay.
ahead.
So let's do that. D4, and that's 2.
2
Mhm.
damage.
It is only 1?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
How do you want to end that?
So
oh my god, as in like this thing? Holy moly. Oh my god.
So essentially, you kind of like see the dust particles kind of form into like this small ball of light, and as it's a shooting star, and it bursts towards the enemy, and as it gets to the drift dead, it gets to the center and kind of like explodes outward, kind of like dissipating the incorporeal form as it fades.
All right, yeah, exactly that. This thing just screams as your attack slams into it, and it you hear as it fades away, dissolving and cracking slowly collapsing in on itself. You hear just one last little whisper over the comms. It is yours. And gone. As you guys have defeated all of thine enemies. And that's where we're gonna stop for today. We're nearly 3 fucking hours in.
Wow. What a relief.
What?
Can I go ahead and grab my tactical baton from the ground?
Yes, you
Just so I don't
certainly may.
forget for next time.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So you grab your tactical baton. Thank you guys so much for listening. This was a fucking stressful episode. I
Harrowing.
hope you guys are on the edge of your seats as much as we are. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a lovely evening. Maybe go check out our Patreon if you want to keep on supporting us listening to these episodes and get access to our little bonus after episode talk show that we do, Stop at Space Agains. But other than that, thank you guys. See you later.